give me your thoughts on the what you think the future of media would be?
Well, people are able to access a bunch of things on their tablets or their phones or their computers.
So how do you think media is going to affect just things in the future?
Well, it's probably going to take over a bit. I mean, most people are going to lean towards things like Amazon or Netflix or, I don't know, DirecTV, because they just have so much stuff there and it's all readily available.
Well, I watch a lot of television, certain programmings. I have a cell phone that keeps me in touch with everything. One thing that I miss here in the township that I used to enjoy when I went down and saw my mother and father-in-law down in Beloit was their public access, because you had the opportunity to see different people who we knew from the community sharing their opinions and giving comments that sometimes you didn't see necessarily in the paper.
What is the future of media? What will it look like 5, 15, or 25 years from now? How will it change, and how will it stay the same? Before we look at where media is going, I think it's important to see where we've been. First, there was the advent of television. In the beginning, the television set was created and it was absolutely amazing to people. They could now see their radio programs through this amazing little box. And once we had that box, network television was born. And with that, people were able to get what seemed like instant access to the news of their community, state, country, and even around the world, connecting them in a way that had never happened before. And then the programming began to evolve. Cable TV was created, public access TV was created, and people were looking to the television as more than just another news outlet, but as something that could help them learn more about their own communities and what it had to offer. They also viewed it as an easy source of entertainment, and over the past several decades, entertainment has become the primary reason for watching television, more than news or special interests. And then along came the internet, which has radically changed the reach of television, the way it's accessed, produced, and delivered. Consumers watch TV on their mobile devices, through streaming applications, as well as through traditional means. We're in a transitional period. People are more connected than ever before, yet they're feeling disconnected. It seems that we still need that deeper connection to our local community, and public access can help meet that need. Media is changing in a big way. Newspapers, books, magazines, textbooks are all now readily available in digital format. And while today's living room may look more like this than like this, people are no longer tied to their living room to access media. All forms of media, especially television and movies, are becoming increasingly mobile and on demand thanks to the internet and streaming technology. With everything in easy to access digital format and at our fingertips 24/7, we find that we have a more personal connection with all of that content. We are no longer simply bystanders, we are directly involved. Social media has redefined interaction and media in such a way that viewers are no longer passive. And in terms of television production, we've come a long way already, from recording on tape to digital, from storing on CDs to hard drives. So what's next? We already have some media built right into our vehicles, though I think the self-driving cars while we watch our favorite show may be a bit far off. Maybe we'll be independent, while we'll be able to view media on any surface, even in the air. Or maybe we'll have virtual reality and people will be able to insert themselves into the media. They'll be on the scene of breaking news or walking along the campus in a virtual reality campus tour. Or maybe wearable tech will really take off and I'll be watching Beloit Today from my smartwatch as it displays on my wall while I'm eating breakfast. And in terms of television, I see us recording directly to the cloud, editing in the cloud, and with a touch of a button, distributing or making available the programs in a variety of ways. So what does all this mean for public access TV? As we look at the future of public access TV, we need to keep a few things in mind. First, our main mission is to continue to create non-commercial programming which is created by the community. Next, our responsibility is back to the community to be able to distribute and provide access to the content that has been created in a variety of ways. While we still recognize that not everyone has the latest technology, not everyone has access to the internet, not everyone has access to cable, either due to financial constraints or by choice. So we need to do our best to meet the needs of our community as a whole. Sounds great, right? But in order to meet those goals, while keeping pace with the changes we're already seeing in media and the changes we may yet see in the future, public access TV is going to need to make some changes too. As technology and media progress, public access TV is going to need to do the same. In thinking through this, I have identified 4 key areas that can be strengthened in public access TV to keep pace in this quickly changing world. First, it needs to be more interactive. People no longer wish to simply sit and watch. They want to become a part of the story. They want to interact with what they're watching. Public access is already in a good position here because the programming comes from the public. But we could do more. Second, social. Social media is cheap and easy to use, and it can extend our reach and awareness to the public. The first thing anyone does when they hear of a new show or a station or a book or a product is to check it out on Facebook or Google it and click on videos to learn more about it. Now, BATV does have a YouTube channel, so we're on the right track. But again, we can do more. For example, make better use of the BATV Facebook page with regular updates and links back to the Beloit College, the content, or the community partners. Third, mobile. Since the beginning, public access TV has been limited to a television station. But if it's going to keep pace in the modern world, there needs to be ways to access it outside of the living room. And finally, the content generated needs to continue to be relevant to the audience. It's important to continue working together with the community to not only create a vision for what we want to show the community, but also to hear from the community about what they want to see. And there's that social and interactive component again. If it isn't really relevant, it won't matter if it's accessible on their iPad because they might not want it. So the challenge ahead of us is to meet the needs of all generations in our community, now and for years to come, while continuing to maintain the integrity and mission of public access TV and deepen the connections within our community.
Another thing that I think public access TV could do is make people aware of what's going on for their family's sake. So I think it would be great tool to get people out and get them involved in the community.